This week on Game On, it's game time as the Lynx begin their quest for a second WNBA title in 3 seasons. Team leader and bruising Rebekkah Brunson is back to get her game on. The Twins are ending their tough road trip, returning home with special goodies for fans in attendance. Twins marketing man is in the house to lay it all out. He's one of the best, and he's the smooth voice to take you through a Minnesota midday. BT, here to talk community, sports, and music. And summer's knocking, so school must be wrapped. A MIAC update ahead. We're packed. We're ready to go. It's time to get your game on.
Now, from Kieran's Irish Pub in the heart of downtown Minneapolis, it's Game On with Rod Simons.
And it's Game On, powered by Kieran. It's great to have you with us on Memorial Day weekend. I'm Rod Simons. Don't forget, before we get going, say thanks to a veteran. Our high five to all the men and women who have served our country. We are grateful for that service. And man, do we have a great show for you. We're going to be talking a little bit of everything, from broadcast to basketball, a little baseball in there, and we cook it up too, like no other show on TV. So we have 28 minutes and 30 seconds to get it done. Let's get going. We always start Game On by the numbers.
And when we look at the numbers, we find the Vikings are back on the field with OTA workouts this week. The Twins return midweek to face the rival Brewers. Canterbury Park Racing is fast. It's underway. It's a great time, too. And the Lynx tip their WNBA season this coming weekend.
And the Lynx will open against Connecticut June 1st. Power forward sitting right next to me. Rebekkah Brunson in the house. How are you?
I'm great. Glad to be here.
I'm grateful that you're here. And the season is right around the corner. Already, some of the prognosticators are picking you guys as, probably make the playoffs, but you ain't going to win the championship. What do you say about that?
It's unfortunate not to be up there, but I think that's just going to give us a little chip on our shoulder, a little bit of motivation. We're just going to keep going out there and playing hard. It doesn't matter what anybody says.
This is a very, very good basketball team.
It is. We're very talented, and we're hard-nosed, and we work hard. And I think that's the thing that separates us.
You won the title 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago. I look at this basketball team, I think it could be better because of the seasoning and the youth that has been brought into the play.
Yeah, and everybody's had some time to mature. Since that last championship last year, we didn't do the things we wanted to do. Everybody matured a little bit, went into the offseason, worked hard, and came back even better and more hungry.
You got another Lindsay as a point guard.
Yes.
The rookie out of Nebraska. We had her on recently. She's very excited. What's it like to have, you were a rookie back in the day, but you have these rookies running around all excited and stuff. It's got to be hard to keep up with them.
They have a lot of energy, that's for sure.
Do they really?
They do.
Very nice.
They
Do you get anxious as the season begins for the long run that you guys are going to have?
I think we're all excited. I'm anxious and I'm ready to get it going. You know, it's been a while since we've been on the court together during the official season as Lynx is with our entire group, so we're ready.
Let's talk about Brittany Griner, the number 1 pick. She's in Phoenix now.
Yeah.
Is she all that and a can of, yeah?
I think that she's an extreme talent, for sure. She's something that the WNBA has never seen.
6'6"?
Yep, athletic, can move,
dunk?
mobile, yeah.
She won't be dunking on you, though.
I sure hope not. Not if I can help it.
How do you defend somebody that tall? I mean,
you just have to get into her body, push her outside of her comfort zone, be physical with her. I'm not sure that the physicality of the WNBA is something that she's seen on the collegiate level.
Well, you didn't when you from college to pro. I've heard you talk about that.
Exactly.
It's a different game.
It is. So I think that she'll have some things to learn and some adjustments to be made, just like any other rookie.
You like being in Minneapolis? This is what, third full season? Fourth?
Yeah, I love being in Minnesota. I love it. I hope this rain stops, though.
Oh, it's going to come and go. It'll be just fine. Well, we're looking for another championship. I think it's your guys to win this season.
It's in the works, and we're definitely prepared to take it all the way.
We love Rebekkah Brunson. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Only here on Game On.
Don't forget, once the Twins broadcast is over, it ain't over. Join me on 96.3 KTWIN with Jason Nagel for the KTWIN Final Call after each and every Twins game this season. It's radio for us. The Final Call only at 96.3 KTWIN FM. We turn to the Twins next. What's in store for souvenir shopping fans at the next homestand? We fill in the blanks, but first, it's the KTWIN voice of the fan asking your thoughts on the Twins so far.
I'm excited. Their bats get hot, and when they do, and it's fun. They're in a bit of a slump right now, but there's plenty of season left, so I'm excited to see what's to come.
That's why I can't go back to Cleveland ever again.
Hey, do you actually looking like your profile picture?
Do you not having a mustache?
Well, I do kind of have a mustache.
But it's a beard.
Right, to you not having a mustache.
Those are my friends over there in case this was a total train wreck.
Yeah, actually, those are my friends hitting on your friends. Here we go.
Yeah.
Keep the good times going with the crisp, refreshing taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
They don't agree on much, these two, but they do love KTWIN, these two.
Hey, Gardy, the Twins are on our favorite radio station?
Yeah, we're excited to be on FM.
Will you start a radio? Make it out to Keith and Kevin? Kevin and Keith.
Keith and Kevin's fine.
Kevin, then
How about combine it?
Kethaven?
How would you spell that? KEITHEIKETEVEN.
Put me in cold. I'm ready to play.
Hi, I'm Christian Ponder with the Minnesota Vikings. I know how important it is to fuel up so that I can be successful on and off the field. As a partner with the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 programs, I am proud to encourage all of my fellow NFL players to do our part to make sure kids get the nutrition they need to learn and play at their best. Go to tasteofthenfl.com and NFL.com to find out how you can help. Welcome to the team. Hey, it's Meat Sauce, and it's time once again for the Bar Abilene trivia question. The question is, who scored the most goals in one game for the Wild? Don't touch that dial. The answer before the end of Game On.
Time now to get back in the game. It's Game On TV.
Game On is powered by Kieran. It's great to have you along with us on Game On, the communications and broadcasting maestro of your Minnesota Twins. Kevin Smith in the house.
Hey, man. Happy to be here.
Great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about some of the things that are coming up down the pike for the Twins. They're ending their road trip pretty quickly, thank goodness. When last we were at the ballpark, the Willing Hammer bobblehead was big. Or was it just my imagination? How big was it?
No, bobbleheads have been big for many years with the Twins. In fact, we had people lining up at the gates the night before to get the bobblehead the next day. Intense, on cots, sleeping. And of course, Josh Willingham is a great, one of our great players, very popular, and to have the Willinghammer bobblehead was awesome. We gave away a lot of those that day.
Do players, just out of curiosity, do players get a sneak peek at their bobblehead before?
We'll give them a look at it to make sure that they sign off on the likeness. Obviously, it's a small bobblehead. It's not going to look just like them or not.
Yeah.
But, in fact, we had one, Gladden didn't like his hair.
Imagine that.
In one of them. So we had to go back to the grindstone with that one. But, they get a look at it, and they enjoy it, and it's fun. And they get razzed about it quite a bit in the clubhouse, too.
One of the big events coming up is Turn Back the Clock Day, and I have seen the players modeling the uniforms. This is what you're going to be giving out, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
At the ballpark. And what year, St. Paul Saints circa, what year?
Well, we're going to dress in the 1948 St. Paul Saints uniforms, of course, with the shout out to Lexington Park.
Wow.
So we'll be wearing these colors on that day. The Brewers will be wearing their old uniforms as well.
Yeah.
We like to do that to kind of really pay homage to the history of our game and to the history of the Twins in Minnesota. We came here in 1961. The Saints have been here a lot longer than that. It's a great, fun night to share some old stories with some of our older players, and we think it's the right thing to do. In fact, some of our merchandise we're selling has Lexington Park on the back.
Oh, really?
And Joe Mauer came up to me on the way out one night and said, "Hey, Kev," he says, "do you think I could maybe get one of those jackets?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I grew up right across the street from Lexington Park."
Did he
That's
really?
pretty special to him. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day for us.
The players seem to like that stuff. Will it be the real wool that they'll wear?
Oh,
or
no.
No, it's...
It'll be the ultra high-tech summer fabric
Yeah.
that we've become used to here. The old days of that wool in the Harmon Killebrew, Tony Oliva days, long gone in this era of ball player.
One of the other things that you'll see, I'm looking forward to turn back the clock, by the way. One of the other things you'll see are fireworks. Target Field does fireworks
Once in a
so
while.
well.
Yeah, we do it once in a while. We don't want to, anger our neighbors too much every night, but we'll do fireworks on May 31st. That's always a fun night. That's sponsored by South Dakota Badlands. It's a fun thing for the families and kids. Come for the game, stay for the fireworks. Not a very long show, but it's an impressive one.
One of the things that is interesting is when you move from the Metrodome, there was a kind of a necessity to do promotions at the Dome. Here you don't really have to, but you keep doing it.
Well, we thought it was important. It's a long-standing tradition of the Twins to do some really good promotions. We don't want to give things out that end up in the aisles and swept away and thrown in the garbage. So our promotion staff does a really good job of sourcing these things out, coming up with great ideas like the Willinghammer bobblehead. The DQ cap night is huge.
Oh, it's gigantic.
They're wonderful things, but it's all part of the fabric of the game, if you will, is to have promotions at the ballpark. There's no reason to stop it when we move to Target Field.
Do you guys sit around a big conference table and kick out ideas and stuff like that?
Yeah, some of us do sit around, and some ideas are better than others. But
because I've seen you in conference table and conference rooms, and you work it hard.
Yeah,
you're always.
And sometimes you can overthink these things.
Yes.
I'll give you a sneak preview of the Father's Day giveaway. What do you think that could be? As you think about it,
a T-shirt that says #1 Dad.
Okay, all right, that's a little okay. How about a barbecue spatula?
Now that's something I would use.
Come to Father's Day ball game and you'll get one.
Can I put in a request early?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Again,
don't be a stranger. Will you come back?
Absolutely, man.
Every pre-homestand. Let's do this.
Be happy to do it.
Kevin Smith, the broadcast and communications maestro, only here on GameON. You can keep up with the T-Wolves and the NBA 24/7 with my weekly blog. It's Simon Says at Timberwolves.com. Simon Says full of inside information. We keep you connected to all things inside the team, from player movement to special promotions and so much more. It's interactive, so weigh in. Drop me a note at rod@GameOnTVMN.com. It's Simon Says every Thursday at Timberwolves.com. Up next, we move from baseball to the broadcast booth, one-on-one with the legendary BT. First, though, it's the KTWIN voice of the fan asking your thoughts on the Twins so far.
I'm not impressed with Worley from the Revere trade. I thought he would turn out a lot better than he actually did, but there's still plenty of baseball left to be played.
It starts your morning with the forecast, then watches your energy use all day. It can change your temperature from anywhere in the world, prevent you from heating and cooling an empty house, and still give you a comfortable welcome home. The iComfort Wi-Fi from Lynx.
The most advanced comfort control solution available anywhere is now available for your home.
So call Liberty Comfort Systems and make your home a smart home today.
Lynx. Innovation never felt so good.
I saw the other day on Twitter that you like to get pedicures.
When my feet are as important as they are, I gotta take care of them. They're the only thing that are getting me up and down this floor.
I think we need to talk Chris into getting one because I've been trying for years.
You ever had one?
I've never done it, and I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't want anybody touching my feet.
I think if Greg can do it, you can do it.
So what do you think?
Awesome.
Welcome back to GameON TV.
GameON powered by Kieran's, the legendary voice in the house, BT.
Legendary. Does that mean old?
No, it does not.
Okay, phew.
In your daddy wear.
Here I am in my daddy wear.
Tell us about it.
My kids were so kind to gift me one of these girly shirts, these pinup shirts for Father's Day some years ago. And I became so inclined to wearing this one that I had to add more to the collection. So there is more than just this one.
And you wear the hat better than anybody I've seen.
Oh, I appreciate that. And this hat, funny you should bring it up, as a piece of headwear here. This hat was purchased when we were down in Florida, one of two trips that we had to Florida this year.
I was back mining or minding the fort.
And what a great pleasure it was to be down there for my first ever spring training, and it was there both, it was a personal and a business trip. It was great.
It was great stuff. What has it been like for you working with the Twins on the radio station? Everything is new in its first year. What's it been like?
Well, there's a real unique integration going on between the two teams, if you will. And in years past, there was always good relationships between the team and their flagship radio station. Always good. But the amount of crossover was, kind of like this perhaps. It crossed over, but let's just say like this. Now, given that there's a common bond and a common goal, the crossovers go a little more like that. Actually, quite a bit more like that. And it allows us more access to the players and to draw them into what we do every day. And as you and I have talked about before, it allows us to really treat them, given that we're a different kind of radio station than a sports talk station, it allows us to bring more of the human element of what these guys are all about and what they're doing into what we say and speak about in terms of the stories we're telling on the air.
It's a unique relationship, and outside of baseball, when you're doing 12 to 3 on KTWIN, you have the music meeting, and you're really stretching the boundaries of what you do inside your show.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. That's where we really take those mantras of community sports and music at the radio station and try to bring them all together, especially when we have a sports great join us on the show. Such was the case not too many days back when Jack Morris joined in on the radio program. It was his birthday. And so that was an extra special treat that Jack took some time out, during his time between his gig as a Toronto Blue Jays broadcaster.
Let's hear that right now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack. Happy birthday to you.
Yes!
One shining moment on the music meeting.
We kind of surprised him, to be sure. He was a little embarrassed. That was nice.
If you haven't heard the music meeting with BT, it's amazing the number of songs that you go through and the different folks that come together as part of your panel, if you will.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. I try to bring 3 different people from 3 different walks of life. To use Jack's music meeting as an example, in the studio with us there was actor and director and writer Mark Benninghoffen and Minneapolis Mayor R.T. Ryback, in addition to Jack Morris. So a lot of different stories to get into, and they all had different opinions about the new music that they heard and how they judged those new songs. Sometimes there's a little bit of fisticuffing going on. That's when it really gets good.
We could have used Rebekkah Brunson's elbows on it.
Yeah, they're pretty sharp,
no kidding.
And she's good with them.
So you're having fun. We're seeing you in the studio right here. You're having fun doing what you're doing.
That's what this job is, and that's what a great blessing that is, to say, here, what's your job? I show up to work. My job is to communicate with people, entertain them, and have fun. I mean, that's a great gig. You know what this gig's all about. You get to do that too. It's a wonderful thing.
I love it. It's community sports and music. You do it great. We love having you here.
Thank you, my brother. Always a pleasure.
BT in the house, only here on GameON.
It's a busy sports week. Here's your update from the Purple Pride Planner. The Twins get the Milwaukee Brewers, 2 games interleague, May 29th and 30th. The Vikings, busy schedule. Mini camp on the 18th of June. First preseason game on August 9th at Metrodome. They'll be at Metrodome. Their first regular season game on September 22nd against the Cleveland Browns. The Lynx get Connecticut on June 1st, the St. Paul Saints later today against El Paso, and United FC on the 8th against Fort Lauderdale. The PGA's at the St. Jude Classic, Champions Tour at Shoal Creek, NASCAR at Dover on June 2nd, and the NHRA back in Brainerd for the Lucas Oil Nationals in August. Hey, get in the game. Golf for the Gift, my big adoption event, June 27th. The NHL Alumni Golf event, July 16th. The KTWIN Spare Key is coming up, and Greg Coleman's annual benefit for the YMCA, August 12th. We'd love to have you part of the Game On podcast with Rod Webby and the A-Train. Get your week ahead and all the inside information and drop us a thought at GameOnTVMN.com. And that's your Purple Pride Plan. Summer's here soon. Chefs on deck with great options that are tasty and healthy. But before that, it's the KTWIN Voice of the Fan asking your thoughts on the Twins so far.
I don't really care for the Twins too much. I'm more of a Tigers fan from Ann Arbor, so.
closer you are to death, the more alive you feel.
You're James, aren't you?
Yes.
Who's that?
It's Niki Lauda. He's just been signed by Ferrari.
He's a nobody.
Look at the way he's driving like an old man.
Right now, with zero incentive, why would I drive fast?
Because I'm asking you to.
This is an incredible battle between these two great drivers.
Next time, I'll have you.
No chance. You're just the party guy. That's why everybody likes you.
Yes, I know, I'm terrible.
No, you're not terrible. You're just who you are at this point in your life.
To be a champion, it takes more than just being quick.
You have to really believe it. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I can beat this guy, trust me.
He's consistent, dependable. Will he put his life on the line the day that really matters?
Welcome to the racing grudge match of the decade.
World champion Niki Lauda, trapped in a searing inferno of 800 plus degrees.
Talk to me, James. Don't go to men who are willing to kill themselves driving in circles looking for normality.
What did your wife say when she saw your face? She said, you don't need a face to drive, you just need the right foot.
I feel responsible for what happened.
Watching you win those races, while I was fighting for my life, you were equally responsible for getting me back in the car.
42 days after his near-fatal accident, Niki Lauda will race here today.
More powerful than the fear of death is the will to win.
It is the 60-second chef, Chef Joe in the house. Great to have you here. It is the summer of salad. Let's start with your house salad.
Sure, this is our new house salad. It's Arcadian mixed greens. We do a traditional Shanagari dressing from Ireland, topped with some potato crispies, avocado on the inside. Really good. We're featuring it throughout the summer.
Those are delicious.
Absolutely. Good
They're
stuff.
the topper. This is your favorite. Tell us about it.
This is our berries and brie salad. It's only at the Kieran's here, not the other 4 pubs. It's seasonal berries. Right now we have strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. With the Arcadian mixed greens, our house poppy seed dressing gets fresh craisins on top and fresh brie as well.
Take us here.
This is our chicken chop salad. It's actually featured on our menu permanently, as well as the other pubs. Start with mixed romaine lettuce, both green and red. Gets our house herb vinaigrette, tomatoes, bacon, grilled chicken, red onions, and eggs on top.
Take us here.
This is our great grain salad, also featured at all 4 pubs and permanent on our menu.
Do I see quinoa in there?
That's quinoa, red pepper, green pepper, and caper mix that we do.
Broccoli?
Broccoli, sweet potatoes that we roast off in cube. It also
Really?
gets avocado, and it's set in cello spinach that we actually hand tear to break down the size, so no cut.
I love the avocado you guys. You guys use avocado so well here.
Well, it goes with everything we have, truthfully. I like putting it on everything we can.
So, if people want to come in and order this, on the patio, in here, wherever?
Wherever, yep. These are all for the summer, for sure.
Awesome, very, very good. Chef Joe, you're the man. And before I let you go,
sure.
You're a Wisconsin boy.
I am.
In Minnesota.
I am.
You love the Twins, but you're not quite there yet on the Vikings.
It's hit and miss with me. My wife is a diehard Vikings fan, so if she's watching this, I'm sure she's going to be saying, "No, you're a Vikings fan."
Yeah.
But Packers right here. Twins also. I'm a big Twins fan.
So when the Brewers come to town later this week, you're all good.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine with that one. Yep. They'll lose anyway. So,
that's good.
Yeah.
The Brewers will lose.
The Brewers will lose. Yeah.
Attaboy. You're safe for another week.
Absolutely.
Chef Joe in the house in the 60-second chef on GameON.
You can now get your Game On anytime with the show's official app. Download our Game On app for iPhone and Android too. It's full of your favorite shows, sponsor links, photos, and so much more. We link you to our show website and to our partner site, the best Viking fan site out there at purplepride.org. So bookmark us at GameOnTVMN.com. It's time to get caught up on the D3 doings with the MIAC. We're all over it. It's next, only on Game On.
TC hat. M hat. TC hat. M hat. TC hat. TC hat.
Pick up the latest issue of Wheels of Thunder magazine. If it's on wheels, you'll find it in Wheels of Thunder. Full color photos of bikes, trikes, cars, trucks, and even sleds. High performance or right off the street. Mind-blowing power, speed, and custom touches. It's all in Wheels of Thunder magazine. Plus, find out about the latest races, rallies, and custom products and services in your area. Check out Wheels of Thunder on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Wheels of Thunder.
Meat Sauce here. Here's your Bar Abilene trivia question. The question was, who scored the most goals in one game for the Wild? The answer, Marian Gaborik with 5 versus the New York Rangers, December 20th, 2007. Join me every Tuesday from 8 to 10 at Bar Abilene from Trivia and next week on Game On.
Welcome back to Game On TV.
Game On is powered by Kieran's. A lot of other things happening. Let's get caught up in our Game On update.
We're just 5 weeks away from our special day. It's Golf with a Purpose, the Rod Simons Golf for the Gift of Adoption celebrity fundraiser. We roll on June 27th at Troy Byrne Golf Club in Hudson, raising money to help couples start forever families through adoption. You see, all the money raised is given out in grants through the nonprofit Gift of Adoption Fund, and it closes that financial finish line. Please check us out at golfforthegift.com. And we'd love to see you June 27th in Hudson. And that's your Game On update. It's time for the MIAC Minute. The 2013 MIAC baseball playoffs were recently held at Minnetonka's Veterans Field for the 3rd straight season. Although this year's edition had a new look, because the conference couldn't complete its regular season, the coaches elected to make it a 6-team, single-elimination tournament. And the result was a truly exciting 3 days of MIAC baseball that ended with the University of St. Thomas claiming its first MIAC playoff championship since 2010. The second-ranked Tommies advanced to the NC2A tournament, where they received the #1 seed in the Whitewater Regional. The baseball playoffs closed the book on a tremendous year in the MIAC on so many fronts. We'll continue to update those throughout the summer and look forward to what's ahead once everyone returns to school. And that's your MIAC Minute.
Busy show it has been. Thank you for letting us be a part of your weekend. Hold on, sis. Oh, very good. BT wants me to remind you, 12 to 3 weekdays on KTWIN. Yes, duly noted. And until next time, make sure you have a great week and keep your game on. Happy Memorial Day weekend. That would be perfect, yes.
Would it?
That'll be great.
Took real quick.